we are high atop Cosimo's in downtown Independence for the 2015 Independence Christmas Parade on Channel 17. I'm Tommy Hazelwood with Butch Lee. And, the weather's cooling off a little bit, not as bad as what it could be. Speaking of weather, we would not be having this parade tomorrow because of the weather that's coming in. But luckily, the rain has held off. Butch, I know cold weather does not bother you, you being a veteran of at least 2 ice ages, but, tonight's a nice for a parade.
Oh, yeah, this is ideal for a parade.
Speaking of parades, the people who make this possible are Cannon's Discount Pharmacy. They're on Highway 51. Jim's Paint and Body Shop. Lisa's Drive-In, also on Highway 51. And Mama Menino's. Plus, Why Buy New? That's also on Highway 51. We are sitting here on top of Cosimo's Bar in downtown Independence. Big thanks to Mr. Cosimo Martello for giving us this great location. This, of course, being the very last parade of the Christmas season. It's been busy for all of us. Also been very busy for Santa Claus. We were discussing that earlier, weren't we, Butch?
Yes, we were.
Santa, of course.
I think he's got his jet weighing out to take him back to the south, at the North Pole.
Well, I mean, he was in Laranja yesterday for the horse parade. He was in Ponchatoula last night for the Ponchatoula parade. Now he'll be here to end this. As unfortunately we don't have a rundown, so we're playing it by ear, but what else is new, am I right?
I just hope your ear don't start hurting.
Well, speaking of ears, on a night like this, it's one of these nights where we don't mind having our headsets on, keep our ears warm, as the Independence Fire Department leads the parade. The chief in the first vehicle, followed by the yellow rescue vehicle. Then we're going to have 3 Independence Fire Department units, actually 2, and I'm assuming that's down the way. I'm assuming that would be the Sheriff's Department.
I would think so.
Nice crowd here, as again we need to thank Cannon Discount Pharmacy on Highway 51 for making this one possible. Cold and flu season in full effect here, Butch.
I try to stay away from it.
Also, Jim's Paint and Body.
Yeah, if your body needs painting, you can go out. Oh,
I don't think they have body paint there.
I'm sorry. I think that's an auto repair place.
Yeah, sounds like it to me. Lisa's Drive-In. Had a couple burgers from there in my lifetime. Good stuff, good stuff. The folks at Mama Menino's also make this one possible.
I thought that was Mamma Mia's.
Nah, Mama Menino. And then Why Buy New? Got a chance to walk in there the other day. I was kind of keeping my eye on you. I don't know if your sticky fingers would go over to the coin collection over there.
He did have a nice coin collection.
He sure did. And by the looks of that, I'm assuming that's going to be Daniel Edwards, Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff, and the emergency response vehicle.
That's it. That's the man.
Now, I know Daniel's a former athlete, but he's going to have one heck of an arm to get us up here.
Yep. See if I can get a good shot of him as he passes by.
There's the aforementioned Daniel Edwards. And then we also again have Independence Police, followed by a golf cart. Again, this is the Sunday night before Christmas. We will be playing the Christmas parades all throughout the rest of the Christmas season. And who knows, we're going to try to set the mood for you next year's following Thanksgiving. So you might be watching the 2015 Christmas parade sometime in late November of 2016 here on Channel 17's family of outlets, which includes Charter Cable Channel 197, Cox Cable Channel 21, ETEL Cable Channel 17, ATTU Verse Channel 99, and, of course, www.fptvonline.com.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, no.
No, that's the time of year to do it. Can you recite the 12 days of Christmas for us, though?
Monday, Tuesday.
Of course, this being Sunday night, Christmas will be on Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like we have a king and queen coming up here.
Yeah, they will probably be the Sicilian Heritage Festival royalty. The Sicilian Heritage Festival, of course, is the very first parade in the area. Right now, Mayor Michael Ragusa is in the SUV, the Jeep SUV. Merry Christmas from Mayor Ragusa and family. And as we mentioned, the Sicilian Heritage Festival royalty is in front of us now. Sicilian Heritage Festival kicks off the festival season. We have 4 in the area. It starts off with Sicilian Festival, followed by the Oyster Festival. Then we have the granddaddy of Tangelo Parish festivals, as I'm sitting here next to the granddaddy of Tangelo Parish cameraman, and literally a granddaddy this year, Mr. Butch Lee.
Yeah, I apologize for a pole. We have a telephone pole right in the middle of where we're shooting. So if you happen to see something come across that's in the way, there's a telephone pole.
Well, there you just saw the Sicilian Heritage Festival royalty, and now we see re-elect Calvin Baptiste for alderman. Yeah, not much we can do about the telephone pole. Great location.
You forgot your chainsaw.
Yeah. That might attract some attention.
There's a float from Mamma Mia's.
Mama Menino's, one of our fine underwriters. Angelo Menino is also a candidate for mayor. Mama Menino's 878-2022 or 878-2024. Got to be big for the kids. Probably the first parade for several of them. They're sitting there. They're probably enjoying those fake beards right now. Butch, from what I understand, the parade started off at Mater della Rosa. Now it's worked its way up here on 51. Speaking of Mater della Rosa, I do believe this would be their spirit squads.
Looks like it.
They are the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see Eagles, so yeah, I think they are. Okay.
Oh, they're waving at the camera. Or they're waving at me, one or the other.
One or the other. They're either the camera or the funny-looking guy, one of the two.
Yeah, well.
Cannon's Discount Pharmacy on Highway 51 makes this one possible. Big thanks to them.
Look like the probably the cheerleaders coming up behind them.
Yeah, they are the Tigers. I don't know if that's Independence High or Independence Middle. I would assume it would be Independence High leading the way. Big thanks to Jim's Paint and Body Shop, pitching in for this one. Plus Lisa's Drive-In, Mama Menino's, and Why Buy New.
We're going to get a little shot through the Christmas decorations on the telephone pole.
Ah, Butch is getting a little artsy here.
Yeah. We got another queen, but we don't see a sign, so we don't know.
It's the Italian Festival royalty. The Italian Festival, of course, is either in late April or early May, depending on when Easter falls. That is the last festival of the season. I realize that's a long way off, but it's not really all that far off. The Italian Festival down the road in Tickfall, Louisiana. Tommy Hazelwood and Butch Lee bringing you the final Christmas parade of the season. High atop Cosmo's here in Independence on Highway 51. Big thanks to Cosmo Martello for giving us this great location. But you talked to him beforehand. You asked him about moving the pole. I guess he won't be able to do that for next year, huh?
I don't know. Maybe we can talk to him a little more about that.
And that is Martin Chapel, AME. I can't read the side on the sign there. But now we're going to see the Roseland Elementary Montessori School Spirit Team coming into view here on the Independence Christmas Parade on Channel 17. Think they're enjoying those stocking caps right now?
Oh, yes. Come a little music behind them.
Why Buy New makes this one possible. They're on Highway 51 in Independence. Big thanks to them. Across the railroad tracks, go a little bit to your southeast, and you'll find Mama Menino's. They also pitched in to make this one possible. And also remember, Mr. Angelo Menino is a candidate for mayor here in 2016. It's hard to believe political season is just around the corner.
Again?
April 9th will be the elections. As we see Just Do It, vote at 303, Jermaine Hookfin, Jay for Alderman, number 303. Lisa's Drive-In just north of town also pitched in to make this one possible. Jim's Paint and Body Shop, where are they located, Butch? Don't say anything.
They're out by the strawberries. Lao's is Strawberry Farms. I can't think of the name of the street, though.
We're going to see the Independence High School Saddle Club coming into view. And Cannon's Discount Pharmacy just south of town, just outside of Lally-Kemp Medical Center. They pitched in to make this one possible. Big thanks to all of them. Now the Concerned Citizens Committed to Change are in front of us. Followed by the Dancing Starlets. Got a feeling these girls are going to have some moves as smooth as Butch Lee.
Well, they can't be that good.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't know where the Dancing Starlets are from, but there they are. Again, you're tuned into the 2015 Independence Christmas Parade on Channel 17. I'm Tommy Hazelwood along with Butch Lee, the final Christmas parade of the season.
That's the immortal one.
Yeah, the immortal one, yes.
Butch Lee. Don't forget that.
Walking in Faith Ministries. Of course, they're not walking. They're riding in the back of a, they're being pulled in a wagon. But Walking in Faith Ministries in front of us.
Well, here comes TNT. We've seen them in several parades.
Yeah, this is what our second parade to do together. This is your fourth of the year?
Yep.
I've done 2 others. Yeah, we've seen TNT all over the place. Great location here just on Highway 51. We are at Cosmos, courtesy of Mr. Cosmo Martello for giving us a great location here on Channel 17. Now we see TNT in front of us.
Well, it looked like it could do a little dance for us. I wish they'd come a little further because our telephone pole is right there in the middle of them.
We couldn't have asked for it to be at a better location,
That's
could we?
right. It's kind of like used to in some of those football games.
Uh-huh.
They would have a light pole right at the 50-yard line.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like they always had several plays right behind the pole.
Oh, yeah, that's usually the way it happens.
Most of the schools, I can't think of one now that has a pole. Most of them got a little more modern and put some poles behind the stands.
Speaking of football, there looks like an LSU Tiger football fan will be coming into view here.
Truth Outreach.
Truth Outreach. What? Floyd Stokes is the evangelist. Let's remember, Cannon's Discount Pharmacy pitches in for this one, as does Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Lisa's Drive-In, Mama Menino's, Why Buy New, and, of course, big thanks to Cosmos for giving us the location here for the 2015 Independence Christmas Parade on Channel 17. I'm Tommy Hazelwood. Butch Lee, the immortal Butch Lee. They call him immortal because, well, no one let him off the ark. He started shooting video, am I right?
Yep. You ever seen what the cameras looked like then?
Well, I thought your first experience doing something like this were cave paintings in the south of France. Unfortunately, we're not sure how many entries we have in the parade. We don't have a rundown.
Well, I kind of think we see the end back there.
Well, we'll find out if we see a man in a red suit. You know, he's in a hurry. Well, he's not necessarily, you know, he enjoys this, but you know he's going to be having to get busy and head north because he's got a long week ahead of him.
I heard they had a jet waiting for him to hop on.
Well, he was in Ponchatoula last night, Laranja yesterday. Where do you think you stayed last night?
Oh, probably out of Days Inn.
Days Inn? Huh.
Or Super 6, they always leave the light on for you.
Yeah, good point, good point. I'm thinking he probably stayed at a bed and breakfast or something like that. No markings on the side of this entry, so we can't tell you who it is. We can show you, though.
Yeah, that's on the truck.
Okay.
Israelite Baptist. Looks like it.
Israelite Baptist Church. Okay. Now, you'd assume by the stature of the ladies following them, that would be the Independence Middle School, Independence Magnet Middle School, their spirit squad. Now we have the old-timey fire truck. You can hear the siren in the background.
Yeah, but I think there's an important person on that one.
And I wonder who that might be.
Your dad?
Could be.
Your grandpa?
Could be. Well, neither one of those are with us anymore, so
well.
I'm thinking they probably wouldn't be.
Well, we've got another queen here.
You would assume that would probably be Oyster Festival royalty or Tangipahoa Parish Fair, one of the two. And that's Tangipahoa Parish Fair. Yeah. Again, just 3 months away from the start of festival season. Not even 3 months. Well, Butch, the man of the hour is approaching. Anything you'd like to say to him?
Hey, Santa, bring me a bunch of money.
Well, yeah, just give me six lottery numbers that hit. I'd be fine. That hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too much to ask for, do you? Santa's riding in a Mack truck. Got a replica of his sleigh. Notice there are no reindeer. You know...
Oh, he wore out the reindeers and all the other parades.
How ticked off would you be to be an elf? Santa gets to go be in all the parades. They're up at the North Pole. They're all working.
Yeah.
That's got to stink. You do all the work, he gets all the credit. Sort of like being a cameraman, am I right?
You're right. You're right. Exactly.
Speaking of cameramans, well, Butch Lee is a cameraman. I'm Tommy Hazelwood. I guess you've heard enough of us chatter on, but we'll remind you before we go that the Cannon's Discount Pharmacy made this one possible, as well as Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Lisa's Drive-In, Mama Menino's, also Angela Menino, who is a candidate for mayor, and Why Buy New all pitched in to make this one possible. We'd like to thank Cosimo for giving us a great location. We are right here in the heart of downtown Independence. Cosimo's was established in 1992. We'd like to say a big thanks to them. Anything else you'd like to say, Butch?
I don't believe.
In that case, let's just say Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas.
And to
a
all
Happy
a good night.
New Year.
And to all a good night.
And to all a good night.